Hello everyone, and welcome to yet a Decimate Drive collectible guide. In this video, we go over all 26 collectibles in the game. Now, while there are 26 collectibles, I want to mention that there are actually 28 viewable collectible in the gallery. So what's up with that? Well, my thought process is that you unlock multiple stuff in the gallery for some of the collectibles you can get in the game. Now, I don't know which ones it is, because prior to 1.2, the gallery wasn't a thing, and you were able to at least collect the first 20, but there is, of course, nothing to it. Now, there are, of course, 26, and you get 28. So, I don't know exactly what unlocks what, but if you find all 26 collectibles, you unlock all of the gallery. The other thing to note is that I figured out with the last collectible to be obtained how the developer hid the collectibles. First of all, there is Scar. Pretty much there being in a specific text style. I'll say this during the second collectible, that if you pretty much run across this in the game, that you know that there is a collectible nearby. Okay. Aside from that, there's like a few levels where that doesn't happen, or it's not as noticeable. I haven't found any. So you're gonna, hopefully, this guide will help you with that as well. And of course, with backroads, I'll kind of mention it during the background section. There are two ways to find the collectibles in the DLC. From either one, the same thing, finding Scar nearby, or the other one being nearby a car that's on fire. So hopefully that will help you guys out if you don't want to watch the video, and you just want to find it yourself. Hopefully that's enough to kind of guide you to find where they are. Okay, with that all the way, let's get straight into finding the collectibles. Okay. This will be the first collectible of 28. So, of course, you have to get over to here. Now, I didn't show this because I didn't notice at the time, but the score is way at the very bottom there. Go to the slant. Turn right. And you should be at a dead end. At the very back to the left is where the collectible will be. It's really hard to view it. It's really hard to see it. Sorry about that, guys. Collectible, for sake of where it could be, it's probably around this tree here. I cannot really see it, because again, this is how hard it is to find it. It's around here, but you cannot see it, guys. You cannot see this collectible. There's no flashlight, there is nothing. So, how did I figure out where this collectible is? Something that I saw that it made me go curious, but I tried going around it. If you watch the stream, I tried looking around this, and it, to me, made no sense, and I didn't find it. You see this word right here? Scar? Scar? No, I'm probably mispronouncing it. Well, it turns out that I'll probably have to showcase with this, on top of the fact that I saw this same exact wording, font, style, it made me be like, no way, no, there's no way. Is that, yes, it's that simple. So somewhere around here. Again, it's really hard to tell because it's like super far away. I think it's like literally around here. I cannot see it. I did walk around and I randomly got it. So it's around this area. Okay. For this collectible, you have to get to the other side of this area. Pass the telephone. Ignore the telephone. This is gonna take a bit. That's something you're gonna know with this one and then that other one. It's gonna take a bit to get to the collectible, but at least for the next level, you just have to get to the telephone, and then you can easily get to it and then travel back if you want to complete the level, assuming this is your first playthrough. Maybe in the future when achievements are available, you do everything at once. Who knows? But anyway, we're gonna pass this telephone. We need to get past it. And right here is score. So on the other side here, there should be a way to get up this hill. Little picture here. And here is the collectible. Right by the trees here, and past these rocks. Now the next collectible. This one we don't have to worry about anything, as we're still in the tutorial. For this, all we have to do is we have to get past this first light, the telephone. Turn right onto the alley. Turn right again with the baby. And to the right of the baby should be the collectible. So first right. Okay, the second right, you have the baby. Then right here, and that should be the collectible over there. Score, as I said before, we're nearby. Here is the collectible. Okay. Now we are here to the third. Or was it the fourth? Am I being stupid already? No, it's third. Third collectible that you can find in Decimate Drive. Now, this I had to look up video-wise because I couldn't remember. So you're gonna see me try my best to run away from these vehicles as we're trying to get these collectibles. Trust me, things get a little bit insane. But there we go. There's Scar. All you have to do is go to the right. Go around that, you should see the signboard, and with it, I just passed it, so I'm gonna go back around here in a sec. Come on, bro, come on, me. You know where it is. You were just past it, and now I have to deal with the car. Come on, bro, you got this. There it is. There it is. It's at the very corner behind the big black shipping crate. So yeah, next one. Okay, now to the fourth one. The fourth one here is really easy. Also, I'm gonna shift boost here and just easily climb over the fence. This one is literally around the corner over here, right by the tank. I did not see score anywhere, but it should be behind this tank right there. Really simple, really easy to find. Okay, for the next one here. You don't have to grab the batteries to see better. Pretty much this one is, if you want to just skip the video to the next one, pretty much right by the building, right by... It's pretty much the back of it, my bad. Right by the free candy van. It's really that simple, but it's a little tricky to get to because you have to go through all the way here. Also, mention here, all the gameplay that you're seeing is in New Game Plus mode, as it's going to be a lot harder than doing it normally. So, obviously, I suggest doing the normal version, the New Game version, not the New Game Plus. But here, I'm having fun, and I'm doing it with New Game Plus mode, dunking on these cars, and trucks, and vehicles, and soon-to-be airplanes. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Anyway, I'm gonna pass a few of these buildings. Right there should be the free candy van. Ignore his ass. It's around this area. Just go around the back here. It is right there. Simple and easy. I say simple and easy. I did most of this off stream. Anyway, they try. These cars try. These cars are not really doing the best they can. Okay, for this next collectible. I didn't really find score anywhere, but this one is pretty easy to get to. Just continue onwards until you get to the stop sign. Oh, never mind. There we go, I actually found it. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I just never see these. Some of these. So, yeah, there we go. So, at the stop sign with the generator, turn right. Then turn right again, and it should be right by this door here. Here is the collectible. Okay, so this one took me a bit to re-find. So I skipped a lot of this video, but the next collectible is in the buildings over here. They are nowhere near the main theater, main mall parking lot here, big parking lot here. I don't remember how long it took to re-find this. Not that long. And honestly, it's just trying to remember if there is no, if I don't easily find it or remember. Takes me a bit here. But yeah, just go through here. There's the trap for the cars. Just continue onward. Cars trying their best here. And on the other side, over on the other side here, if you, hey, me, can you look over to the left? Can you look over to the left? I mean, I know, cars are trying to kill you. We can shift boost over. But there we go. There is the score sign in front of the house, and there is the next collectible. Okay, this one should be really easy, but I feel like a lot of people missed this. Pretty much this is the one when you face Mr. Scooby for the first time. This one actually is really easy to find. When you go through that first hallway, you know, side, yeah, pretty much here. My brain's being stupid right now with words. So, yeah, that's where it is. It's really simple, it's easy to see, but it's right in plain view, just by hidden by a tree. Okay, to the next one. This one's really easy to get to, really fast. Just ignore Mr. Scoopy. Literally, pass here. I'm being stupid here. Continue that way. It's right past this pole, right there. Really simple, really easy one. And Scoopy's trying, man. He's trying. He's unable to beat the pole. Okay, the next one. I'm gonna shift boost over this fence. All you need to do is go around the corner here, and it should be actually further ahead from here. It is. I just passed it right there in front of the door, right by this tree. Not that far away. This is a really easy one to get to. Okay. Next collectible. Ignore going into the middle there. You don't need to go that way. Instead, continue going this way. Right. Ignore the screaming. So here we are. Score. Once again. And past this trailer is the collectible. Okay. Another easy one to get to. Right off the bat, you see this car coming out of the storage area. It's literally right there. There's the score, and the collectible isn't in that same place where the car was. Really, really quick, really simple one. Okay, next collectible. New Game Plus is going to be a lot more harder than this, than the normal version, but the collectible should be over here at the houses. I'm going to try my best to get away from these guys. Here we are, his score. So it should be at the very back here. Here is the collectible. You guys are too slow. Okay, next one here. This one is on the other side of the map, so this one's a little tricky, especially in New Game Plus. Where you have, I think, up to like 4 or maybe 5 cars coming after you at once. A lot is happening around. Everything is trying to go for my ass here. But of course, go over to this building here that's up front here, past this train. You will see at the very front here, very small like score. And go to the right instead of the left, what I did here, but go to the right. I'm just gonna go all the way around to the left here. And there you go. There is the collectible. Okay, Another easy one. This is the lore. I don't remember which lore one, but the one with the Ferris wheel in it, with the music, classical music playing in the background. All you have to do is literally just go to the right here, and it should be in front of a fence, in front of that gigantic Ferris wheel here. There you go. Pretty easy one. And of course, score is on the Ferris wheel, but it's really hard to tell. But yeah, it's on there. Okay. The next one here. This one's very simple. Just keep on the same side here. Don't go past the barriers. Try your best to keep onto the left side here. All the cars at this point have now activated. Generally, that sound effect is them like, oh shit, person's here. So there. This is New Game Plus. It's chaos on this map. This is an insane map for New Game Plus. So as you can see, I'm trying my best to just dodge as much as I can here. But there we go. There is the score on the shipping crate. And there it is, the collectible. Okay, so this one is tricky to find. So try your best to follow my steps here. New Game Plus is way worse. I strongly recommend doing just a new normal game. Well, New Game Plus here, you both have the flaming cop car with the dead person inside, of course, and the other truck here. So your best bet to get to this collectible is try your best to hop between the next one, especially New Game Plus, because this is just insane. But you'll know where you're close is. There should be the score on a rock. See, I'm trying my best here to get continuing on here, trying to go up right-esque direction. Yeah, this is like how insane New Game Plus is and trying to get this, but it's fun trying to do this with New Game Plus. Anyway. Right there is score. As I said, you eventually get to it, and it should be on the other side of this big, gigantic rock here. And this is where this collectible is. This one's really hard to find, though. Trust me. And it's really hard to get to, but when you do, it's amazing. Okay, we are at the final level for the main story. This is the ending of the game, where you get to choose between leaving or joining. Now, this one's a little tricky. It took me a little bit to find it, but coming back to here, it's the same deal as the others. You have the score pretty much close to the the canon ending. If you haven't played the update, that's kind of spoiler, but it is the canon ending. So pretty much just continue on to the right here. There should be this cliff with the close by this car, the car that you pretty much go into for the ending. On the billboard, it should say around there, or not billboard, but below it, right by the bridge, should be score, and that is where the collectible is. Okay, DLC time. So the first level is really easy. There's no threats, so you can easily get to this one really quickly. There is two ways to figure out or know where the collectibles are for the DLC or the Backroad update. It's usually either a distant distance close to the on fire car or truck. That's number one. So you see here, the first one, it is close by it. You just have to go behind the building. Or the other way that you can find it is if there is of course, Scorn. So Score is back again for this DLC. So those are the two ways you can find the collectibles in the DLC. If you want to find them for yourselves, go ahead. I would say it's easier than like level 1 and level 2 if you didn't know where to find them. But here we are. So go around this the building, and there is the collectible close by the fire. Okay. For the next one, this one's really simple. Just turn around onto the left side here. Ignore the truck that is raiding. It will trigger when you get close to it. And right there is the scour. And there is the collectible. Really easy one to get to. Okay, for the next collectible, this is going to be the second one where you have to get to the vehicle on fire to get to it. Unlike the other, that would be scour to kind of help indicate it's nearby. This time around, it's the vehicle on fire. The second one, anyway. For this, you have to get to the buildings past the fire. The vehicle on fire. The only issue with this one is just the fact of surviving. I feel like that's kind of the thing about the DLC all the time. Is, you have to, of course, survive it. Also, you have to complete it to get to the next level, too. So there's no level select or any way to skip levels. So, usually, with a lot of these runs, when I was trying to record this, I had to do it, get the collectible, and then I usually died. And then I usually had to actually beat the level. Because generally taking your time to get to the collectible, you're most likely going to die. Good thing is, after you get the collectible, you actually keep it, so there is no, like, at this point in time, at least on the version 1.2, you don't get harshly punished for getting the collectible and then die. Anyway, should be the back here, and there it is, right by the tree. Okay, for the next one. This one's a little tricky to find because it's similar to the last level where you have to essentially go past the vehicle on fire. Now, this one's a lot more difficult because you have to have the plane. I feel like the plane is, like, can be a little annoying to deal with. But because this is such an open field, there's not a lot of places to essentially, like, hide behind. This one tends to be more of the difficult ones for the update because it's just so open. So, it took a bit for me to get to it and find it, but it's generally around this area past the vehicle on fire, and you're most likely going to die a few tries before getting it, because you have to go out of your way to get it. But as I said in the last collectible, if you die, you don't permanently lose it. Of course, it does take me a little bit, as I'm trying to dodge both the airplane and the old vehicle here. I tried to go up thinking it was up here, but then I was like, after I came up here, and I was like, no, I don't think it was. And then I just used that as an opportunity to dodge that car there. And this is really just trying to dodge at my best as I can here, because one more hit, I'm pretty much dead. The airplane with the propellers is pretty much a one-hit KO. I don't know exactly if there's a difference with the amount of HP you have, if it starts not becoming that. I haven't tested it out myself. Anyway. I know it's past this point. It took me a bit to find it. I just want to at least kind of give you guys an idea of where it is. Especially because you're going to be trying to dodge the airplane and the vehicles here, so you're most likely going to get mixed up and all over the place. But as I did, there it is. There is the collectible hidden. Actually, like, not too far away, and it's actually, like, towards it instead of behind the rocks. So you can easily get to it, get it, and then probably die straight afterwards if you're lucky enough in that sorry scenario, if that happens to you. Also, the airplane kind of flipped in this scenario, so that's why it hasn't showed up again. It's literally on its back. But, anyway. That's for this one. A frozen lake. It should be safer out here. It ain't. Honestly, I feel like this one is actually worse, because now you have two vehicles at pretty much the normal set HP limit. Is pretty much one shot, from my experience. This one's a little tricky, but essentially you want to go to the hill to the right here, and pretty much continue going down. As you can see, the hill at the right. This, well, I died there, but this is one of those that, like, when you get onto the hill, it's actually, like, easier to dodge the vehicles. Granted, you have to take the time to actually go back to the, like, when you get to on the train, which is where the collectible is, then you can easily get to the, fire vehicle, but I feel like that takes more time than trying to go this separate route with the hill to try to survive. As you can see, that was a close call. That was an extremely close call there. That plane was trying its best. But essentially, trying to dodge these two, continuing down this rail tracks here, you see both of them are, like, essentially just pursuing me. And of course, it's on the right of this train here. If you need to, you can go to the middle here and jump. Just try to jump on the other side. There's Scar. But if you want to get to a safer spot, then go back. It's right by this tree and rock at the very front of the train. So yeah, that is this collectible. Okay, the last but the second easiest of the DLC collectible to get. Just go behind this barn. There's Scar right there. It's literally just inches behind you. You can easily get to it before the car gets to you. It's right there. Probably the easiest one out of all of them. Anyway, that's the last collectible for Decimate Drive.